영어 동화 세상 리틀팍스.
The Grasshopper and the Ants. One summer, a young grasshopper moved into a forest.
What a beautiful place!
He thought.
I'll live here.
The happy grasshopper did a little dance. Soon, a group of ants marched by, carrying green leaves and grass.
Hello, new neighbors.
Grasshopper waved.
Would you like to play with me?
We're busy today.
The ants said.
We don't have time to play.
Come on.
Grasshopper said.
It's a beautiful day. We'll have so much fun.
Sorry.
The ants said before marching away. The next day, Grasshopper woke up late. He saw the ants marching by again.
Hi there, neighbors.
He said.
Why are you out so early?
It's not early.
One ant said.
We're working.
Another said.
Why do you need to work so much?
Grasshopper asked.
We're gathering food for winter.
A little ant said.
Winter?
Grasshopper laughed.
It's summer! It's too early to get ready for winter! How foolish! You're foolish!
An ant said.
Why?
Grasshopper asked.
You'll see.
The ant warned him. As summer passed, Grasshopper spent each day having fun. He slept late. Then he danced and played.
You work too much.
Grasshopper said whenever the ants went by.
You play too much.
The ants said. Soon fall arrived, and the forest changed colors. Leaves fell from trees, and the grass turned brown. Grasshopper still played every day, and the ants were busier than ever.
Turn it up, turn it up. Yeah.
One morning, Grasshopper woke up, feeling cold. When he opened his eyes, he saw it was snowing. Snow covered the ground, and all the trees were bare. Grasshopper shivered.
Winter is here. I should look for food.
Grasshopper searched the snowy forest but couldn't find anything to eat. The next day, Grasshopper still couldn't find any food. He searched long and hard. Eventually, he found the ants' home.
Please,
Grasshopper begged.
where can I find food? I'm so hungry.
It's too late.
One ant said. Another nodded.
You won't find any food until spring.
What will I do?
Grasshopper sobbed. The little ant looked at the other ants.
Grasshopper will die without food.
The others sighed.
Fine.
One said.
There's only one thing to do.
That winter, Grasshopper stayed with the ants. They shared their food with him. Grasshopper was thankful for their kindness, and he learned an important lesson. As soon as spring arrived, Grasshopper darted outside.
Where are you going?
The little ant asked. Grasshopper smiled.
I have work to do. I must gather food for winter.
The Lion and the Mouse. One day, a little mouse was wandering deep in the jungle.
Oh no,
She thought, looking around.
I think I'm lost.
The little mouse was tired and hungry. Sitting down to rest, she spotted something yellow in the grass.
Food.
She thought. She dashed over and bit into the yellow thing. But it was not food. It was a tail, the tail of a huge lion.
Ow!
The lion roared.
I am king of the jungle. Who dared to bite my tail?
The mouse trembled in fear.
I'm sorry, my king. I'm lost and hungry. I didn't realize it was your tail. Please forgive me.
The lion stared down at the tiny creature and laughed.
You bit my tail? Why, you're nothing but a little mouse.
He opened his jaws wide, ready to eat her.
Wait!
The mouse cried.
I am much too small to eat. Please let me go. And in return, I promise.
Yes.
The mouse thought fast.
I promise to help you someday.
The lion laughed again, this time harder than before.
You're just a tiny mouse. You can't help me. I am the king of this jungle. I do not need anyone's help. But since you made me laugh, I will let you go.
Thank you, my king. And you'll see. Someday I will help you.
The mouse ran off fast before the lion changed his mind. A few days later, the mouse was back in the jungle. She heard a familiar roar.
Oh my.
The mouse thought.
That sounds like the lion. Is he in trouble?
She dashed toward the sound. Sure enough, there was the lion, trapped in a hunter's strong net.
My king, do not worry.
The mouse said.
I will help you.
It's you again. Oh,
The lion sighed.
how can you help a big lion like me? You're much too small to do anything.
Just watch.
The mouse said. The mouse began chewing on the net. Soon she had made a big hole. The lion slipped right through it. The large king of the jungle bowed to the little mouse.
Thank you, mouse.
He said.
You kept your promise and saved my life. I'll never judge anyone by their size again.
The Merchant and the Donkey. One day, a merchant was walking home from the market. He had loaded big bags of salt on his donkey's back.
Oh my, this salt is so heavy.
The donkey thought.
It will be a long, hard trip home.
Soon they came to a stream. As they entered the water, the donkey slipped. Splash! He fell into the stream. When the donkey stood, his load felt much lighter.
That's odd.
He thought.
Oh no, my salt!
The merchant cried.
All my salt is gone!
He sighed.
What an unlucky day.
Meanwhile, the tired donkey was delighted.
What a lucky day!
He thought, laughing aloud.
Hee-haw! Hee-haw!
Soon they went to the market for salt again. On the way home, they had to cross the stream again.
I know what to do.
The donkey thought. This time, he fell into the water on purpose. Splash!
That's better.
The donkey thought as he stood.
My load is so much lighter now.
He laughed aloud.
Hee-haw! Hee-haw!
By now, the merchant was growing suspicious of his donkey. The next time they went to market, he bought bags of sponges. He loaded them onto the donkey, and they headed home.
This is not a very heavy load,
The donkey thought.
but I know a way to make it even lighter.
While they crossed the stream, the donkey fell into the water. Splash!
I'm so clever.
The donkey thought. The merchant frowned.
Stand up, donkey!
But when the donkey tried to stand, he could barely move.
What happened?
He thought.
My load grew so heavy.
Now the sponges are full of water.
The merchant said.
That will teach you a lesson. Let's go.
Finally, the donkey managed to stand.
I was foolish.
He thought as they started walking again.
Now my load is much heavier. I must remember not to play tricks. I don't like it when others play tricks on me.
The North Wind and the Sun. The North Wind and the Sun were high in the sky. As usual, the North Wind was bragging to the Sun.
Watch me blow away these clouds.
He said,
I'm really strong. Much stronger than you.
He blew hard and all the clouds scattered.
See?
The North Wind said with a grin.
I'm the strongest one in the sky.
The Sun smiled. I'm strong too, she said. The North Wind laughed loudly.
You? Strong? You're always gentle, not strong.
Just then, the Sun spotted a man walking along the road. The man was wearing a warm coat. Let's have a contest, the Sun said. The one who makes that man remove his coat is the strongest.
Sure.
The North Wind said, laughing again.
That will be easy for me. I'll just blow that coat right off him. Watch this.
The North Wind blew hard. On the road below, dust and leaves flew everywhere.
Oh,
The man shivered.
what a chilly wind.
That's odd.
The North Wind frowned as the man buttoned up his coat.
The coat is still on him. I'll try again.
The North Wind blew again, this time even harder. But once more, the coat stayed on the man.
Phew!
By now, the North Wind was out of breath and very tired. Oh well, the Sun said gently. I guess it's my turn. She moved closer to the man.
What strange weather.
The man said, unbuttoning his coat.
Now it's lovely out.
The sun beamed even more brightly.
Ah, it's so warm.
The man said.
It feels wonderful. Oh no!
The north wind cried as the man removed his coat. The sun smiled. I guess I won the contest. The north wind said, taking off. Below, the man was resting peacefully under a tree. The sun kept him warm as he slept. Poor north wind, the sun thought. Someday he'll realize something. It's often better to be gentle than to blow with great strength.
The Bear and the Two Friends. Thomas and John were hiking in a forest.
We have been friends for many years.
Thomas said.
Yes, we have.
John smiled.
Ever since we were children.
Thomas was lucky because he had made a fortune. Now he lived in a mansion. Meanwhile, John was poor and lived in a small cabin.
I think your family needs a new house.
Thomas said.
Of course we do, but we are too poor.
John said.
Please, let me help you build a new house.
Thomas said.
I've had good luck and I want to share it.
Thank you, Thomas.
John said.
That sounds wonderful. You're a true friend.
The friends continued hiking. As they climbed up a hill, they spotted a bear. The bear growled and began running toward them. John was a fast runner. Leaving Thomas behind, he ran as fast as he could. He raced up a tall tree. But Thomas froze in fear. The bear was coming closer and closer.
It's no use.
Thomas thought.
This bear will eat me.
Suddenly, Thomas had an idea.
Bears might not eat dead people.
He thought. So Thomas lay down on the ground and held his breath. He tried to lie very still.
Please don't eat me. Please.
Thomas thought. John nervously watched from the tree. The bear sniffed Thomas, but Thomas did not move. The bear looked at Thomas closely and then licked his ear. Thomas still did not move. At last, the bear walked away. John climbed down and ran to Thomas.
Whew!
John said.
We are both safe. Thank goodness the bear didn't hurt you.
Thomas looked away.
Right, the bear didn't hurt me.
He said coldly. John was surprised by his friend's cold tone.
You should be happy, Thomas. You're alive!
Thomas shrugged.
I guess so.
Huh?
John thought.
Why is Thomas so upset? Were you scared, Thomas? I saw the bear lick your ear. You probably thought it was about to eat you.
Thomas frowned.
Yes, John, the bear licked my ear. But it also whispered something. It said your friend ran away. A true friend always stays nearby and helps.
John was stunned. As Thomas walked away alone, John felt sad and ashamed. He had thought only of himself. Now he had lost his friend forever. As the bear said, a true friend always stays nearby and helps.